Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to Prison Architect. Last time, I turned my speakers up too loud, so today I'm turning them back down a little bit. Last time, I introduced you to the game, the concept, and we started building our prison here, including our main area, our holding cell, reception for where all the new prisoners are processed, the warden's office, which this Polaroid has respawned, which is... What? I'm just going to leave that. Can I get rid of it? No, I'm going to click it then. We've also got our utility area here, or at least one of them. This is going to be like a sub-power station. I am going to add in a second one here when I can afford it. I'll tell you why when we get to there, probably around about episode 40. And also our main office area here. We started learning the bureaucracy, or the finance through bureaucracy. And yeah, so we do need a little bit more. Oh no, they're adding in the electrical cables there, that's fine. Okay, so today we are going to finish off these sections here. We've got 13 hours before our inmates arrive, and I'm actually going to turn minimum security off. I like that the intake tab has been revamped since the game first came out, which is very cool. We'll get into that another day. Hopefully they'll add in the water pipe soon. Okay, so as it stands, we still need a yard, a kitchen, a canteen, and a shower. Okay, so I am going to quickly... let's take a look here. Actually, let's use the pathway planning. So we could have a pathway coming along here, and like another pathway. I like my 2x2s, alright? I like my 2x2s. Okay, so just one like that. Bonk, just right there. So bring it up to about there. We'll have like a corridor. Don't worry, this may look like garbage to you guys, but this is going to help me in the long run. Just like that, I think. Like that. There we go. Okay. So we need to do this again. Don't worry. Like, you're probably thinking, he's gone crazy, he's lost it. I'm just planning some future cells, that's all. Which we're not going to go straight away and do. Oops. There you go, like that. Then a door. And then more cells. Oops. Okay. So, like, we'll get into that another time. I just mainly wanted to see sort of how much space I had. Lots of space there. It's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to need to add in a kitchen and a canteen. So I want my canteen to sort of come to about here, I guess. Let's just quickly plop down some markings here. So yeah, I want my corner of my canteen to go there. Right, okay, so canteen I'm going to make is going to be 20 by 20. It's just the one which I found works best for my style. And in the canteen, well, first of all, we're going to obviously need to build it. Like so. Add those in like that. We're going to need just some regular doors. We don't need jail doors or staff doors. Just regular doors. And I'm actually going to spin the second one around like that, so if the door handles are in there, in the middle like that, they'll slide outwards. So it's just an aesthetic thing. It's not actually needed to function. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to quickly do is get some materials. Or I'm going to go down to the fence here. And I'm just going to pop in a fence just to block off this area, so that our prisoners do not try and escape. So obviously it needs to be fully enclosed. Otherwise, they can just run off the map. And if they run off the map, they will escape from your prison. That's not good. Okay, so the water pump there needs power. It got power, that's good. We need some lights in there, though, so that the workers can see. Okay. So that will do for now in that section. The holding cell is complaining because there's no canteens accessible by this cell. Prisoners in this cell will have nowhere to eat. We shall fix that once this has finished being planted in. Not planted in, placed in. Okay, so I'm going to go back into planning mode here. We want a 5x5 there and a 5x5 there. Then I want our tables, which are going to be 4x3. Like so. Leave a gap of 2 and go and do the same again. I'm actually going to start building these in a second. I think that's it. And the walls go like that. I think that's the way I usually do them, but I can't remember. Can have a door there so that our kitchen staff can get in. Just going to get rid of that planning section there. Alright, that's done. Fantastic. So, we're going to give them a brick wall along this section. And a staff door right there. Just so that the staff can get into the kitchen. I'm going to quickly label the rooms here so that we know what they're going to be. So obviously this is going to be our canteen, and we're going to stretch it down to here. And we're going to have the kitchen on the right hand side there. Okay, so in the canteen we need a serving table, and a bench. Very easy. We're actually going to have 2 serving tables here, which are the ones I marked down at the bottom. So prisoners, as soon as they walk in, can grab their food. Tables are going to go in the center of these 3x4 rectangles here. Just like that. And benches on either side. Boop, boop. Oh, completely missed that one. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Ah, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. So each of these tables can fit 8 prisoners on them. And, one for each of these squares. And, 2 trays on each side of the table. So, yeah, basically 8 prisoners can go on each of these tables. And then, so there's 10 tables in total, which is enough for 80 prisoners. Technically, one of these serving tables... Actually, yeah, we only need 1 serving table. Let's get rid of that one. Don't need that. What am I thinking? Wasting money. Although, technically, I've still got the serving table. Basically, if we look in the objects, you'll see a little 1 under where it says serving table. That means that I have 1 in my storage. I've already bought 1. And then we will keep that in our storage area, which for now, I'm just going to designate our storage area as... like this part here. Eventually this will be our exports, but for now it can be storage. Actually, you know what? If I go like that and say, hey, that's going to be storage, then when it gets to it, we can put exports there, which will be good enough. Okay, so in the kitchen, we need a cooker, a fridge, and a sink. So I'm going to get a sink, and I'm going to plonk it there, I guess. We're going to need 2 fridges, which I'm going to put there, and then 4 cookers. I'll put 1 cooker... Oh, how am I going to do this, actually? Let's put 1 cooker there, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's a good enough ratio to serve this entire canteen. Now, they are going to need power as well. I'm going to start speeding this up since I've actually sort of done it now. They're going to need power as well, which I'm actually going to sort of bring this way from the water pump. And then, I guess, into there. That will place a cable in there for me. Trust me, I know these things. Actually, let's just wait. Yeah, it goes into the bottom one. So let's go there, there, there. And then like that. Then we'll connect those 2 together. Like so. Okay, good. We're also going to need some water for the sink there. So I'm going to bring the water pipe up through there. Then put the small pipe into it like that. Okay, just need some lights in here now, and our canteen and kitchen are up and running. Also might add some sprinklers in the kitchen at some point too, just in case there are any fires. Because yeah, we do have fires in this game, and it's all fun and games when the fires start. I'm going to get a bin, and plomp the bin in this corner here. Again, I shall explain that when the situation arises. Also going to have couple of other bins around the canteen here. There we go. Basically, it just makes getting rid of waste in the kitchen quicker, more efficient, and yeah, that's what we need. Quick speed and efficiency. Okay, so this section here, right, basically this is the cell block which I like to use. I put this in practically all of my prisons, although in the prison we're going to be making in this series, I'm hoping to sort of try and do something a little bit different. But yeah, usually I have a cell block like that. 2, so that would be the center line. Okay. So yeah, this would be my cell block-ish. Again, it makes like no sense to you guys right now, but it will when everything becomes apparent. So 2 cells there, then a corridor. Okay, then we need 3 more cells. Just like... Oh, autosave. Also, we'll always get a little bit of a lag spike during the autosave. Okay, so this is going to be like one of our cell blocks. So like, for example, this will house 20 prisoners, excuse me, in this one single area, which is very good. It's also going to have a dedicated shower with 20 shower heads. Ah, you see where I'm going? Basically, I just looked at our to-do list and I completely forgot to add in a public shower. So I'm going to be adding in the... oh, I can hire an accountant. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. But I do want to hire this accountant just so that we can get... Of course, I put you in this office and she's like, oh no, I'm going to go to this one. Yeah, I want to hire an accountant so that we can complete that grant there. Right, okay, so next on the list of things to do is I want to actually start building this foundation. I'm actually going to build my jail cells out of concrete. There is... Okay, this is a big... unknown fact, I guess, about this game. There is no difference between brick foundations or brick walls and concrete walls. They cost the same, they have the same durability, they just look different. That's all. I like to make my jail cells out of concrete. Also going to add in a door there. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. We're going to have a shower in the middle here. With just 2 walls there, and we're going to hang some showers off there. But yeah, basically we need a shower, a yard, 2 cooks, 2 guards. And then we've done. Very cool. So the yard is fairly simple. There's no requirements for the yard whatsoever. So literally all I'm going to do, I think I've done this a bit too close actually. See, planning, because I would have my pathways that go along here. Yeah, so that we're going to have like a small yard, but it's alright. Where are we? Room, yard. Yard? Yard! Okay. Let's go there. So look, as long as it's secured and behind a... Look at this. It must be at least 5 by 5 outside. Well, it doesn't actually have to be outside. It can be outside, inside too. And it has to be behind at least 1 door. So enclosed, surrounded by walls, and behind at least 1 door. So there you go. Hopefully these guys will finish working on this foundation soon, because we need to put our shower in. I'm not quite sure what these guys are doing actually. But then we will move our walls, or our fences here. Materials, fence. Just pop one there. That should be good. And we can get rid of this main fence in the middle. We have our first intake in 3 hours. Let's speed things up a bit, because we are ready, nearly. We need 2 guards at least. And 2 cooks. Lovely. So that's how you hire staff. Fairly simple. You've actually seen me do it before. So yeah, the cooks will automatically go to the canteen and eat all the food. No, make all the food. They won't eat it. At least I definitely wouldn't if I was a cook in a prison. Let's get some electricity in here as well, just to get all the lights lit up. Very nice. Things won't always look this bland because you do have like wooden floors, ceramic tile, sand and stuff to decorate your prison with, and it's definitely something which we're going to get into because I like it like that. I like decorating things. I always decorate my prisons. So we got storage there. It's fine. We're going to have exports on this side, which will also be fine. Our prisoners are now here. 51 minutes, they're going to arrive. And they will have fun in our nice, lovely prison. This is actually going to be a very nice prison. We're going to get some high security people in here as well. There are differences between prisoner types, and we shall see that soon. And I kind of wish I got some minimum security ones in now. Oh well, we'll get some in for tomorrow. I want to basically get up to 20 in total. But yeah, here they come. They come on a prisoner bus from the road. All traffic comes from the north and exits in the south. And the prisoners will unload. I mean, look at these guys. There. Barnaby? Does it say... Oh, Barnard. Oh, I wish it was said Barnaby. So the guys in orange, they are your medium security. Oh, normal security. And the guards will chauffeur them into the reception area here. I'm actually going to keep that on lockdown. I'm going to keep this door locked open. That's something I like to do. I like to keep all my jail doors locked open. Because you can... Oh, that finished in time. Nice. Let's quickly demolish these walls. There is a button down here called lockdown. And all the prison doors will automatically shut. Very handy. So you can have doors locked open so that guards don't always have to... like, open the doors for people. For staff members and stuff. So yeah, it's very handy to have that. So, like, in case of a riot, we can lock down the prison. They would have to bust the doors down themselves. Okay, so here in the shower, this is our last thing we need for our basic detention center. So there's 8 shower heads right there. That brings the total up to 16, 18, and 20. We're going to obviously need some water in this section. Actually, the other thing we need is some drains. Having drains in these blocking off this section here allows prisoners to walk through, but it doesn't allow water to spill out, because water can spill out and damage things, weaken things for prisoners to escape. Not good. Hence why I have done that. Okay, let's get some lights in here as well, actually. Just pop them along here. That'll do. Not going to have any jail doors there at the moment. Our prison is unsecure. So here's the thing. Because there are no fences on this side, or this side, or this side of the prison, if these were to be cells, prisoners can actually tunnel out of the cells very easily. So until I extend the fence to go around this section here, we can't do anything. Oh, is that a new notebook page? Yeah! Cash flow, players receive federal grant of a fixed amount per prisoner per week. Yeah, so that's just some cool features about the game. They'll leave like development notes in the game. It's pretty neat. Okay, we do need some pipes here. Okay, so we need small pipes to connect each of the showers. Like so. Go through like that, and like that. And then we'll need a large pipe to go all the way through. Just going to need it to go through to there. Nice one. Awesome. So then that will connect up all of our showers to the water grid, water system. And we can actually designate this now as a shower, and that should complete that grant for us. There we go. So here it says one person is waiting for solitary confinement because they were found with contraband. I don't know who it is because they haven't been moved to the holding cell yet. But as you can see, they're being allocated a uniform, and they're then being moved into the holding cell. Until they have their own cells, they have to be put into holding cells. Okay, let's take a look at the grants and see which ones we can apply. Excuse me. These, actually, I never did my staff room, did I? Let's quickly make a staff room. We'll actually accept the grant for that. I clicked on that box several times. Staff Wellbeing Initiative. So we need to build a staff room and hire at least 5 guards without assigned duties. We're also going to start this cell block A. These grants are a great way to sort of walk you through the process of building your prison, what you need and when you need it. So let's open up the bureaucracy tab. We will have our warden work on security, and then we'll have him work on maintenance afterwards. And while that's happening, our accountant here is going to work on giving us an extra grant. Then after that, we'll actually leave it for now, I think. Prison policy we might change, or get that soon. But for now, that will do in bureaucracy. One awaiting solitary confinement. We'll leave that for now. Cell block A. So yeah, cell block A, raise your prison capacity to 15. So we're actually going to use this grant money there to extend our fence quite far around here, actually. Let's sort of go to about there. Quite far around, that way so that if they start tunneling out, they won't actually be able to make it anywhere, because they'll have to get all the way to the fence. And that would suck for them, wouldn't it? No, I don't want the pipe, I want the electrical cable. There we go. Okay, yeah, let's just go up to there. That's fine. I want to get rid of that one which is under there, but whatever. I'm not a neat freak, I swear. Okay. Let us start building our first jail cells, because if we can get these prisoners into cells, then that would be great. They won't complain about their privacy. They'll have somewhere to stay in the night. You know, they'll have beds. They won't moan. Okay, so let's quickly add in all of these walls. The jail doors are the last things I want to add in, simply because otherwise we'll have to have a prison guard come and unlock the jail doors for all of our workers to place like beds, toilets, and pipes. Beds, toilets, and pipes. So we want to add the doors in last. And once we get cloning through the bureaucracy tree, we will be able to build these jail cells much, much quicker. That's one of the reasons why I did lights manually rather than let auto lights do it, because it will copy the lights as well. So that's why I did that. Okay, so all of those are going to be added in. I will actually designate these all as cells, not now, but in a little bit. I'm actually going to let them put in the walls first before I go and do anything else. Let's speed it up a tad. We can change the regime of our prisoners, actually, which we will do eventually, but not quite yet. As you can see, they're currently all eating, and we're going to want to install metal detectors here at some point, because otherwise they can steal like stuff from the kitchen and from the cutlery as well. Yes, that's flashing now. Will go away soon. Yeah, they will steal cutlery and from the kitchen and try to stab each other with it, which is not good. Anyway, I think this episode is pretty much done with. We've got our workers working here. Hopefully soon they'll add that fencing around and we can... oh, let there be light. Hopefully they'll add that fencing around and we can actually designate these as cells. It's just I want that added protection. But for now, that will do it. Thank you all very much for watching this episode of Prison Architect. I shall see you, of course, in the next one, where we shall hopefully get all of these cells completed within 17 hours, and we will have 16 prisoners in total, hopefully all in cells, which would be great. So thanks once again for watching, and I, of course, will see you all in the next episode. Thanks again, and goodbye.